Vialo, welcome in. Congrats on first. How are you doing? Live notification sent. Perfect. I appreciate that, Jua. Thank you, thank you. How are we all doing today? And thank you for the check-in as well, Jua. Yeah, how's it going, Vialo? How are you doing today? Jua, can I get a shout out for Vialo, please? Looks like you haven't streamed in a while, but it's fine. I'll give you a shout out anyways. Going well, did a ton of work. Ooh, nice. Hope that work went well. Don't question why I'm posting instead of no, except you should do that. Yeah, yeah, it's rough. It's all kinds of dumb, but it's fine. Planning on streaming soon. Oh, nice, nice. Am I following you already? I think I am. I think I am. I am caller. I'm currently following you. Okay, cool. So I will hopefully see that. Uh-oh, and we just get with the ads. Anyways, I will. Hang on. Oh, Usa, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Can I get a shout out for Usa as well? Because of Twitch stuff. Of course, you always count Usa. Thank you, Ju. I appreciate that. Hope you're well, Usa. Miss you, friend. Hope things are going well. Um, you want to do the event either today or Thursday? Oh shoot. Okay, we'll do it next stream then. Appreciate it. Yeah, of course, Vialo. I don't know if you guys can hear me by the way, because there's an ad currently going. Ooh, also I wanna replay that last song. Because Graveyard Dancing is a good song. And I think it... Oh shoot, that's replaying the same one. There we go. Here, just in case you can't hear me. And also... There. Okay, cool. I think ads are over. When just chatting. Awesome, awesome. Okay, clear that and that. All right, but yeah, I hope that your return is soon and smooth. Looking forward to seeing what you cook up. And thank you again, Usa, for the lurk. I always appreciate it. Did you so on instinct because never heard you ask for a regular shout out for Usa? That's fair. That's that's totally fair. Um, she also hasn't streamed in a little while. Lots of stuff been going on. I am looking forward to her return as well. Alrighty. So I thank you for the check-in as well, Yellow. I will do the event next stream, Joa. You definitely just remind me if I seem like I have forgotten, but I will make sure to update like stream title and everything after this. Because yeah, I don't know much about the event, but I knew the time was running out. Alrighty. But yes, today more hopefully spooky. Last stream with the Archon quest wasn't spooky. I was expecting spooky because I was expecting to see Flynn's early on, and that hasn't happened. Is there going to be anything spooky? I keep thinking that it's going to be spooky, and I think it's perfect for Halloween. But if there's nothing spooky, I should probably change my stream title. Heck yeah. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. We need to do commissions, and then we'll get right into the back into the Archon quest. Watching you, your slips and slurs and play on words fall from your mouth. Each murder rolling, dripping from your tongue. Spooky kinda sure. Today, let me get back to you on that. If it's not today, then surely the next time we stream our conquest, it'll be spooky. Surely if I keep saying it enough, it'll eventually be true. Oh, that's now a dead crab. Why didn't he fall? There we go. Ooh, I don't know how I juked that. Oh, please, please, please. Nope.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool.
Into the wind.
What's something that's spooky? Duo world quest? Ooh, okay. I think let's do Archon quest first, and then we'll find, you know, we'll kind of like try and time it like we did last time, where, oh, this is kind of loud. Hang on. We'll kind of time it so, like, if we find a good stopping point that gives us enough time for a world quest, you know what I mean? Why am I did not mean to be a Kuhenki. I would like to not be... There we go, okay.
Busted. One with nature.
The one not one good thing, but like a good thing about catalysts is just not needing to be line of sight. BBT, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. You missed first. It's okay, 10. Welcome in as well. Jua, shoutouts if you could please for both 10 and BBT. Oh, and also for man, all the streamer friends that come in. How are you all doing? Miko, I hope your stream is going well because I'm sure you're currently streaming. I saw your live message earlier.
Too slow.
You remember that one Natlan thing you found, or I found? You found. You'll have to refresh my memory, Jua. What Natlan thing? Miko as well? I'm glad Miko as well. You are streaming right now, yeah? Surely. Called it. Oh shoot, come on, type. There you go. Do you have check-ins, Miko? You do. I'm checking in. Alright. How's the eyeball? The eyeball is... could be better, not gonna lie. So, let me get all this set up real quick and get caught up in chat. Yes, yes. All you need to do is go... And Poison, welcome in! Jua, you know what to do. All you need to do is go where you say goodbye to Rocky, at least 2 days after you say goodbye to Rocky. Kind of completely missed this. Oh boy. I will definitely... Where am I? What is this? Interesting. Okay. Is it spooky, Jua? Or is that just, Oh shoot. Poison, how are you doing as well?
Gotcha.
Sorry, like, a lot of people came in at once. I wanted to try and say hi to everyone.
The wind rises.
Broke the thing of not pulling till Alice? I didn't see that. Who did you pull? Did you pull... Was it Flynn's? And why did you... You were very... Oh. Hi, Lauma. Is this a secret anecdote? Or is this a world... What is this? Why is Lauma here? I'm gonna stand here for a second. Thank you for the lurk, BBT. Hope you're doing well. Oh shit, you asked me how I was doing. Okay, so... Let me try and get caught up on chat here. Thank you, Miko, for the good stream wishes. Have a good stream as well. It's teapot stuff for the museum. Oh, okay, okay. This is a quest here? Okay, I will stay away from this. Oh, right, that's the, that's what this is. Shopping for a dress right now? Oh, nice. Hope it's, hope you get something... What is it? Hope you pick out something that you like. Flynn's did a chlorant to you? Oh no. But you're happy though, right? Like, you don't regret it though, right? Where's that? I don't know what that is. Like, it was totally worth it, right? Uncontrolled project. Puppet of this sick perversion's appetite. I'll be trapped inside this hell until I die. Wasn't gonna pull for Clorend. Then you saw a cutscene, and same for Flynn's. Oh boy. I haven't seen Flynn's yet in Act 2. We're in Act 2. We're like 2/7 of the way through according to Jua. And I haven't seen Flynn's. I keep thinking we're gonna see spooky Archon quest stuff, but spooky guy hasn't shown up yet. You don't regret it because it only took one 10 pull? Yo, nice.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I'm happy that you got an early, or well, I don't know if it was early, but at least it didn't cost you a whole lot. Okay, the last one's gonna be down here. No? What is this? Wait, this is the first time that I don't have this one right here. What is this? No, wait, hang on, what is... Okay, it's the same type of commission, it's just in a different place for once. Interesting. You're at 0 pity? Yo, that's awesome.
I'll catch up.
I'm so happy for you, Poison. Let's go.
I'll catch up.
Yeah, you got really good luck. Another one of my streamer friends got really good luck. They were doing a weapon banner pull, and they lost the 75-25. And then their immediate next pull was the banner weapon. So they were also, I guess, in a way, kind of at 0 pity, but that's awesome. I'm glad that my friends are getting really good luck on their pulls. You still have 105? Let's go! I have nearly a 10 pull. Or, sorry, a 10 pull. No, I nearly have enough to get to hard pity. Essentially enough to get to hard pity. In fact, let's see, when's the last time I got a fight? Okay, yeah, so, yeah. Understandable. I haven't pulled since then. Okay, this is a different one. Oh, please, let's go. Oh, that was confusing. I should randomize this one as well, so it doesn't just play like the instrumental right after the the non-instrumental one. Annie, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the check-in. Can I get a shout out for Annie as well, please, Jua? Ooh, okay. Ooh, she's fast. Okay. Back to Catherine. Thank you, thank you. Plants vs. Zombies Fusion. Is that the same as the last one? Have you only been doing the one Plants vs. Zombies, Annie, or are you doing like a few of them?
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today.
Cannot stay for long, there's a flood run. Oh no! 11 hours, no signs of stopping. I hope you stay safe, Annie. Please take care of yourself. Please stay safe. You know, definitely take care of yourself and just, you know, be aware of what's going on around you. I hope things, hope things get more calm. It feels like it's about to stop. It gets heavy again. It's been like that for 11 times. That's so scary, Annie. I really hope that everything's okay over there. I was really trying to say get screwed to everyone in this area. Oh no, that's terrifying though. Like, I really hope that everything, you know, clears up and that nothing, you know, I'll be worried, I'll be concerned. I hope that you stay safe, Annie, okay? Please do your best to stay safe, okay? Okay, so I think we talked to, so also, definitely, you know, don't feel like you have to stick around. As much as I appreciate you in chat and seeing you, your safety is priority, okay? So, you can always stop by and say hi when things have died down and you're safe and there's no flood threat or anything, you know? Getting sleepy and it's becoming even more dangerous? Oh my gosh, that's really scary. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything you can do to, like, get to a safer place. Or, you know, just... Man, I don't know. Please just be safe, Annie, okay? The moon mirror's different forms, same object reflected in the moon mirror's different forms can take on a whole new appearance. Okay. So did we get any? We didn't get enough. Okay. But yeah, I hope you're able to find somewhere safe so that you can get some rest, Annie, okay? Please. Let me also clear these. Oh, shoot. That one. let's also change the music settings back now so that we can hear in-game stuff. Okay. As much as I love that music. Need to conserve batteries, so farewell. Hope to see you live again. If you don't, thanks for the times we spent together. Please don't say it like that, Annie. I'm very concerned. I'm very scared. I'm very worried. You know, I'll be praying. I hope that God keeps you safe, and your friends and family, anyone who's near you, you know. You'll be fine, Annie. I trust. I have faith. But yes, if worse comes to worse, I'm not to get on a too sobering note, but if worse does come to worse, I really appreciated the time as well. You know, sometimes you just need to say something for closure. So, as much as I hope and pray that, you know, everything will be fine, just in case things aren't, I don't want to leave things unresolved. So, thank you for sticking around, Danny. Thanks for always hanging out. And thanks for the posture check. No. Just please be safe, Annie, okay? Just do your best to stay safe. And check in next time I go live, okay? Just so I know things are okay. I really appreciated everything as well, Annie. Oh, okay. Let me do my posture check. Okay. We're gonna go see Skirk.
Someone needs assistance.
Jua, can I ask you to, just check in with Annie, tomorrow or the day after or something? Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jua. I don't even know where I'm going. Yeah. No, you and I are on the same wavelength. Yeah, just check in with her, make sure she's doing okay. I don't know where I know she moved recently. I don't know where she moved to. I don't know if you or anyone does, or if she's willing to say, but, you know, if just, you know, that's one of my concerns, is I don't know where that is, so I don't know, you know, if we, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, so where is it? Okay, so let me do a Skirk's thing, and then I'll read your recap. Oh, it's Dory. Okay.
Huh? Isn't it Skirk? Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? What's Skirk doing here in Macrai?
It certainly is a surprise. She's not the sort of person you'd expect to be out taking long walks.
Exactly. And Dory's here too. We should go over and say hi.
You want to willingly go up and say hi to Dory? I mean, like, we're not on bad terms, but she's not exactly, like... She's someone who gives us information, Paimon. She's not exactly, a travel buddy.
Well, my. Such an exquisite radiant exoskeleton. Come, let me take a closer look, so I can make sure to offer you a fair price. Please
A fair
take a seat
price.
and
A
rest
fair
while.
price,
If you
sure,
have
sure.
anything you'd like to eat or drink, I'd be more than happy to.
Busted.
Let's not waste time. Just tell me how much you're offering.
Of course. Just a moment. Remarkable. not so much as a scratch. Even the
Hmm.
very best bounty hunters would struggle to retrieve a radiant exoskeleton of such quality.
What is a radiant exoskeleton? Have we seen that already? Genshin radiant exoskeleton. Giant piece of bone that glows coldly. What drops it? Oh, these. It's the new drops. Of course it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Skirk! Dory! What are you two doing here?
I came to look around Nodcry, and thought I'd take the opportunity to make a little Mora.
What's this?
Really?
My most valued customer is already acquainted with my most valued customer? Is Paimon hearing things? Or did you just say most valued customer twice? Naturally, my most valued customers are equally valued. Both receive my most effusive enthusiasm.
Surely. Okay. Two things to do before continuing. Visit the Frost-laden machinery domain on Paha Isle, the Fatui place, for a hidden anecdote. Check another place you said bye to Rocky in. Okay. I will do those two things right after this.
Please, rest here a moment while I work the price out.
You've gotten stronger. It seems you haven't neglected your training since we last met.
A lot has happened.
I see. Nodcry is home to many worthy opponents. Should you overcome this trial, your strength will increase further still.
So, how have you been, Skirk? When we last saw you, you said fate would decide how we'd meet again. Well, Paimon didn't think it would decide so quickly.
Was it quick? It's felt like a very long time to me.
Well, time flows differently where you live. Looks like you've been training hard.
My life will experience little change until a true turning point arrives. But as for you, you are at a pivotal point in your journey. Have care. Victory and defeat are seldom long-lived.
Is it have care or have a care? I think she said have care, which is, I think, the correct way to say that. I think that might be a typo.
Excuse me, dear customer. After careful consideration, I'm prepared to offer you 6 million mora for these radiant exoskeletons.
What?
I assure you that this is the fairest possible price. While you might be able to sell a single item for 700,000 or so, when it comes to buying in bulk.
I'll take half of that in cash. I won't be staying long, so there's no point carrying around more money than I need.
No, you're giving. Oh, that's such a no. Dory's enthused.
As for the other half, give it to these two in the form of food or supplies.
Actually,
You should have plenty of both in your stores.
okay. I take it back. I thought she was just gonna like take half and then leave the rest to Dory. Give Dory like a huge profit.
Of course. I can see my most valued customers enjoy a very close relationship. Here's your mora. Please, do stop by again.
Oh, what's with the JoJo poses?
I'll be going then. Until next time.
Bye, Skirk.
Huh? Won't you stay for a chat? Oh, she's gone again. That's Skirk.
I wonder if Dory just saw the portal open and like if it concerned her, intrigued her, or if she's just like, oh, another day in Teyvat.
That's just how she is, sweeping in and out like a
Okay.
sudden gust of wind. I'm used to it by now.
There's the answer.
Hey, that reminds Paimon. You haven't forgotten her somehow? Even though you've done lots of business together before? What's the deal with that? Huh? What do you mean? The all-knowing Lord Sangama Bay keeps every customer near and dear to her heart.
Right next to your wallet, huh? So that purse string you keep tucked under your shirt, I bet.
Fine. If you must know, she's not really my customer, but rather a guest of Miss Alice, my supplier.
Oh.
Miss
Huh.
Alice introduced her to me, and now she drops by from time to time to do business. She's the perfect customer. She always brings quality goods and doesn't care too much about the price. Whoa! That's one
Yeah, I bet.
suspicious-looking grin. You're not ripping her off, are you?
She absolutely is ripping her off, Paimon.
Ridiculous! A strong, mysterious customer like that who brings me valuable items? I practically worship the ground she walks on.
Okay.
Dory's Divine Bazaar is a fair and reputable business. Now, I promised I'd supply you with food, so it's about time I start hunting for ingredients. 3 million mora. What can I find that's worth 3 million mora? It looks like I'm going to have to dig out something very special indeed.
You could also just give it to us in cash. She's not going to do that, is she? Nope, we got... not food. That is not food. Rocks are not food, and pieces of paper are not food. And whatever the unctions or the ascension potions are made out of, those are also not food. Okay, so for 3 million mora, you obtain Hero's Wit times 3, Sanctifying Essence times 3, and Mystic Enhancement Ore times 3. Finally finished Archon quest, you can watch your stream. Hey, nice! Welcome in, Cobalt. I think I'm stable and fine now. Read up a little in chat. Actually, I don't know if you can go that far up in chat, but you can read up a little in chat and you'll see why I was a little emotional earlier. Thank you for the check-in. In other words, you were totally scammed. Yep, sounds about right. Okay, so Paha Isle. You said... send this eye to the Lunar Arcanium. You said... the Frost-Laden Machinery domain. The actual domain? Okay, yep. Didn't realize it duplicated. I think it's because you copied it and it had the images there. So the images were also titled as what they're for. Oh, it's down. Exactly what happened? Yeah. I think it's happened to me before too. Okay, so there's a secret anecdote here, you say. I don't want to, like, be falling when I trigger it. It's not over there. I don't think it's those guys. I should just unlock this. There's actually 2 here. You only get 1 at random? Well, let's unlock this first. Do we see someone running up behind us? No. After you use the domain, 1 per day, so I actually have to... Those guys are technically something that is so specific you cannot trigger it, at least right now. I see, so I cannot... So this won't do anything for the anecdote, is what you're saying. Increases EM by 80. Lunar reactions. Okay, it's a Gleaming Moon thing, which I still need to read up on. ER. When dealing elemental damage, gain more Gleaming Moon. Okay. Might be talking about something else. Okay, well, let's go in once and see what happens. What are we fighting in here? Wilderness Hunter. Fun. Okay, let's find out. You know what? We'll take the Skirk team. We'll take a team that's like kind of more combat ready for Wild Hunt. Oh, the ones that I saw off to the side. Gotcha. So they won't like interact with me if I walk up to them.
Not now. Cole, nice. Strike a pose. Let my name echo in... At first, the flavor. Merciless.
How much will this do? A lot. It will do a lot. That's the answer. Okay. Okay, we did a fair amount. I'm so glad I brought this team. I forgot how to use Skirk's like tap skill. Come on. Almost there. Just a little. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Bark, welcome in. No, they will 100% try to murder you. But they are guarding a thing that is specific to owning Flynn's, which you do not. Oh, is it the lanterns? I keep finding lanterns in different places. Is that what it is? Gonna build DPS Dia at some point? Do it. Do it and then share, please. I would love to see that. I see. Okay. You need Flynn's? to interact with those. That's so kind of lame. Ooh, this is gonna be a double crit. I will keep that actually. That's gonna be not good. All right, we leave. Overload, Dia, nice. And Ducky, welcome in. Oh, hi, Flins. Speaking of Flins, okay, hang on, let me heal up the team. Ducky, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. Did I say thank you for the check-in? Thank you for the hydrate. A Flynn-specific quest for nowhere. Oh, gotcha. Like a meek reward. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, let me hydrate real quick. Alrighty. Switch back to our normal team. So we finally get to see the spooky guy for Spooky Month. I'm glad. I'm happy. There he is, spooky guy. Oh, he reminds me of. I think I said this. He reminds me of Dobby from My Hero Academia. Not Dobby the elf. Dobby the guy with the dead eyes and the patchwork skin. Anything with asking her? I'm doing okay, Ducky. It's been kind of a rough weekend, and then something happened earlier in chat that made me really emotional. But I'm fine, I suppose. Let's see. I'll pay you 20k more and 3 blue EXP books. So we'll pay no break. That's kind of you, Cobalt. I will send Null $1. Alright, we talked to Flynn's. Or, well, hang on. Let me just check something. I see. Jua, it looks like Ducky is a streamer. Could you give Ducky a shout out, please? Maybe it gets better. I appreciate it, Ducky. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get, thank you, Jua. Last streaming Genshin Impact. How was your Genshin Impact yesterday? Am I following you right now? I'm not. Let me give you a follow. Alright, we talked to Flynn's now. Or are we? Yeah, okay, ad's almost over, so we'll talk to Flynn's now.
1 cube or 2.
Alright,
Hello
spooky
there,
guy.
traveler. Fancy running into you here. I was just out patrolling the area, cleaning up a spot of wild hunt unpleasantness. And now here you are. This is quite a ways from town, and the area's teeming with monsters and the wild hunt. If you need me to escort you back, I'd be more than happy to oblige.
There's no need for that.
Ah, I see. In that case, I'd better not distract you.
Don't worry, I'm quite tough. I don't encounter danger. Danger encounters me. I don't like that line. Hate when the day turns sour like a lemon. Yeah, it's rough. So, one, the alternate Discord, the new Discord account also got bonked because of the old Discord account, and it got flagged for ban evasion. I thought it was because I was trying to join a friend's community server, but no. Also, why is my ad timer gone now? Ever watched the Flynn's animation? I have not. Back from ad, sorry. Oh, no worries, Ducky. I was just asking how your Genshin stream went yesterday. What were you doing? What were you up to? But no, I have not watched the Flynn's animation yet. Why did my ad timer go away in OBS? That's annoying. Okay, well... Okay, so don't worry, I'm quite tough. I don't encounter danger. Danger encounters me.
Well said. And I have witnessed your skills already. But it would be rude not to make the offer, having found you alone in the wilderness.
Appreciate
Anyway,
that.
I'd best be going. If you do find yourself in need of help, you know where to find me. I'll always be ready to answer when you come knocking on my door.
He sounds very, like, subtly eager, which is interesting. It went good. Just farming for Flynn's artifacts. Nice. Do you have Flynn's already? Or are you still grinding to get him. When did you witness our skills, Flins? I guess he means when we fought on the beach. When we fought the wild hunt on the beach, that's the only thing I can think of that we fought and he was there at some point. Okay, I see. So they're attracted to the lantern. I feel like they shouldn't be. Alright, we leave. He's probably referring to spoilers. Could be. That's also true. Speaking of, we have one more thing to do. We'll go to Natlan, and then we'll come back here for the Archon quest. But let's go see what is... Where is it? Over here? Okay, let's check this out. Is this where we said... I think it was. It was in the space, right? I feel like I've gotten this already. Have I not?
The wind rises.
In the space? Okay. I could have sworn I got this already. But maybe not. Oh, that hurt. That broke a shin. Did that also hurt her? No, okay, we're good. Possibly. Well, let's find out. Is it over here? No, that's the lead. Okay. Rocky!
Someone needs assistance.
You're not Rocky. No, you're not Rocky. What are you doing here, little guy? Who are you? He doesn't have that flaming pattern on his horn. This isn't Rocky. Hey, where'd this little guy come from? The Saurian egg from Ochkanatlan! Oh, it's the Saurian egg from back then! So that was the Depetlosaurus egg. Paimon remembers the person protecting the egg gave it a name. So this little one would be Aguara, right? Look at him. Oh, it looks like you know your own name. Hmm? Just like Rocky, this little guy doesn't have a home anymore. Why not come with us? Paimon and Noah are the bestest at making friends with the Depetlosaurus. Paimon knew you'd say yes. You put a red cloth on Aguara just as you once did with your former companion. I mean, it's not really red, but sure. The last wearer of that scarf proved to be a very, very special guy. That's not the same scarf. That's not the same scarf. Don't gaslight us, Paimon. That's not the same scarf. Aguara, Paimon hopes you'll be just like him and grow up happy and healthy. He thought she was breaking down there too. Man, that's so sad. Aguara. Look at him. Alright, we gotta... Not now, but we gotta put him in the teapot layout. You called your Depetlosaurus Red and Teppy? That's... Wait, like, it's one name? Red and Teppy? Oh, I see, on different accounts. One's Red and one's Teppy. That's cute. I like that. Teppy for Depetlosaurus, right? And Red because of, I guess, the mark on his horn? Or am I looking too deep into it? Is it not that deep? Is it not that deep? Alright, back to Notcry. Alright, we need to... Wait, hang on. Where's the Archon quest? Over here. Okay, we'll go to this one. It is? Okay, nice. That's so cute though, I like that. I have a really hard time coming up with names on the spot. I take a while to come up with new names because I like to put thought and effort into it, you know? So I didn't realize I would need to name a new pet. I don't remember how I came up with Rocky, not gonna lie. Do you happen to remember how I came up with the name Rocky? Because there were a lot of suggestions. You gave a few suggestions in chat, I think. Red because of the scarf, and Teppy the Depetlosaur. That's so cute. I like it. You also called Wanderer, Alka, and Auren. What do those mean? Owl is blue? Blue. Owl is blue, I think. Is it like something to do with blue? Japanese? Not off the top of your head, no. You just named yours Heathcliff? Owl is blue, Ren is Lotus. Oh. Good old Heathcliff. Wait, Cobalt, but Heathcliff from what? No, look over there. That stone's super beautiful. Oh, the world quest thing. What stone? Where? This one? No, I'm not gonna pick it up. So what stone were you talking about, Paimon? These? Not that, I don't think. Okay, well, I don't know. We'll find it eventually, I think. Elfcliff. And Ka is Blossom. He's looking up again. That's the point. Lauma Rock Delicious. Wait, what's the point? The Heathcliff thing? Did I say? I don't remember where I cut off my train of thought, but is it Heathcliff like SAO, or is there a different Heathcliff? Because I've been watching SAO Abridged. They just came out with a new episode like a week or two ago, so I've got SAO on the brain. Oh, Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights or Wuthering? Oh yeah, Wuthering Heights. Yeah, I think. Time to track the quest. Yeah, good call. Am I confused? Hang on. I think I'm a little confused. We have had this conversation before, I think. Actually, I think you and I have had this conversation before, Cobalt. Wuthering Heights. But no, Bark, those are really cool names. Alka and Auden. So, my Wanderer's name... Oh. Come on. Is Shinzo, which I spent, like, nearly about an hour crafting and coming up with, like, the characters for it. So, Shinzo is Japanese for heart. Not, like, the metaphorical heart. That'd be, like, kokoro. But Shinzo is the actual organ inside the chest. Which is what he had always wanted. But it goes deeper than that. There's a whole lot of other ways that you could translate the name based on the characters used, and alternate spellings for different translations. That have to do with, like, how he's basically two different people merged into a new one.
Let's see now. What's changed since we were gone?
Not as much as I'd imagined.
Yeah, if anything, looks like things are settling down. That's Llama for you. Hey there, Llama. We're back.
How have things been these past few days? Oh, she floats.
The cleanup work has been much more complicated than I expected. Solving problems that have built up over time is a tall order, to say the least. I believe it will take a few weeks more. Fortunately, those who remained appear to have shaken off the initial confusion and are becoming more proactive by the day. It's as if they've finally been forced to come face to face with what their faith actually is.
And it's all thanks to you.
No, I should have done this a lot sooner.
But you did it, and that's what's important.
I've been focused on taking care of myself these past few days, so I'm in a good place.
That's good.
And since you're looking after the Moon Marrow for us, I should be able to help you investigate the truth of the past.
Thanks for remembering.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything new about that phantom?
I've tried asking around, but to no avail. What about you?
Oh, we haven't made much progress either. But here's what we've got.
Flynn's isn't the Phantom, right? What was my weird oddball theory?
I've got the gist of it. Sounds like you've got your work cut out for you too. Don't forget to take good care of yourselves.
What was my weird oddball theory that I said last time that I did not want anyone to confirm or deny? Because I was just speaking out loud. I don't remember, because we've already said he's not a vampire. He's not... Oh, did I say zombie? I think it was zombie. I think I may have said zombie as my weird oddball one. Because we know he's not a... Okay, well, we don't know. What I've been told is that he's not a vampire, he's not immortal, and he's not, like, displaced through time. Those are my three, like, initial theories, in order. I think my last one was zombie. So still don't confirm or deny it. If it is, I'll be happy that I guessed it, I suppose. But I don't know. We'll find out.
In any case, please, come this way.
Moon. Oh,
What do you see?
this is Nodcry? This all looks familiar. Is that a shooting star in the sky? Yo, someone's making a wish. Someone's pulling for Flynn's right now. No, wait. That's our spaceship.
What? Is it over already?
This appears to have occurred a long, long time ago. The memories I sensed are highly turbulent and disordered. So that is all my power allows me to discern.
At least we know now where our spaceship landed in Nodcry. Near Starsand Shoal, or so it seems. That matches with what Lumine told me. But I want to know more. Luonatar!
Huh? What's the matter?
Hmm?
The flowers changed color.
Oh. These flowers are a reflection of the damselet's powers. Does that mean she's... I remember her mentioning that she wanted us to use the moon marrow to restore some of her power. Paimon.
Yeah, we should go see her and see if we can help her in some way.
I'll leave that in your hands then.
Oh wait, here you go. This is the medicine you asked the Curatorium of Secrets to help prepare earlier.
And it's not salt this time.
Thanks for coming all this way with it. You've been a huge help. Also, if I may, I have a feeling that Kuthar might be able to help you get a more detailed glimpse at the memories about your spaceship.
Good point.
Oh, that's true. She's the Kutara after all. But we best check if she's doing okay first.
Mm-hmm.
See you later then.
Alright. Ooh, pretty stuff. 1, 2... Oh, there's a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6... Jeez, there's a lot of them.
Someone needs assistance.
7, 8... Okay, we gotta leave, I tried the name Hash Brown. Also thought about Quetzalcoatl. And then I said, what about a Pokemon? While thinking of Pokemon, I thought of Rocky. Wait, why? Why did I think of Rocky? I'm pretty sure Rocky's not a Pokemon that I know. Alright, how do we get to... There we go. Okay. Did we really not get this last time we were here? I'm gonna get it right now. Oh. Okay, real quick. Just so I can... Where is it? Hmm? Oh, here it is. Okay, 1 second. It logged out of my thing. There we go. So Hash Brown. I do kind of remember Hash Brown now, but I think someone suggested that, no? Oh, nothing's marked off. Oh, come on, please. There we go. Okay, so this one is over here. No, I understand how the map works. I don't need these tutorials. Okay, cool, we're good. Hey, Damselet. How are you doing? How are we feeling today? Oh.
Oh, she doesn't look so good. Sorry for disturbing you, but are you okay?
Has your condition worsened?
I'm returning to the moon. Wait, it's not that bad, is it? I sense the moon's power within you.
So, the Wild Hunt, it's so deep within us that the Wild Hunt and Lauma cannot sense it. Of course, she can, she's the Moon Maiden, but like, still.
We got the moon marrow back from the Fatui. Can it help you in any way?
And what do you require this time? Come on, don't even think about that. Right now, you gotta focus on getting better.
Has this just become habitual for her after living in relationships of mutual benefit for so long?
I might need your assistance in the future.
Oh. Very well.
That's like how to convince her? Okay, that's kind of interesting in a sort of backwards way, but okay.
Give me your hand. Back to Earth. My thanks.
That was cool. Skimming a VOD while trying to listen to extra streams, some details are gonna get lost in translation.
Your feet never left the ground. But anyway, feeling any better?
That looks like a yes.
Significantly.
What did you do? Or maybe what did I do?
The moon within your body. It is as silent as a reflection in the water. Fascinating. I merely drew forth a ray of its light from the water. Enough to keep me tethered to the ground for now.
Nice. Auron does in fact mean Blue Lotus, literally speaking anyway. Nice, nice.
I think I sensed some other changes as well.
Yeah, it's always nice when you find out that the translation that you came up for something is actually what it is and not like something completely different or just nonsensical. Ren can also mean love in the... Ah, I see. Well, let's... Maybe it's... We'll stick with Lotus, I think, right?
That is the moon goddess's favor.
Ooh.
All things I come into contact with will bear this mark.
So we have the moon goddess's favor now?
It is harmless, and will fade over time.
So it's not like a permanent buff to stats?
Speaking of which, do you want to be the Moon Marrow's custodian, now that you've got your power back? It's supposed to be something that belongs to a god in any case, right? It is the remains of Arya, goddess of the eternal moon.
Okay, well, now we know.
So it does have to do with... Wait, what? Did you not know this already?
Did we not? I thought we knew this. Or I thought at least it was obvious. Did we really not know this?
Lama just said it was different from the other fragments, and that she could sense divine power within it. And she is correct. When I drew that ray of moonlight from the marrow, I also drew some memories from within. That is how I know that it belongs to the goddess of the eternal moon. But Lama also saw the past by using the moon marrow. Why didn't she see that?
Orchid, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. How are you doing? Hope everything is well. Lama mentioned that she could only catch brief, blurry snippets. Perhaps this is something that only a moon goddess could sense?
There were once 3 moons in the sky, each belonging to a goddess who ruled over it.
So, the moons are not the goddesses.
But after the War of Funerary Flame, all 3 lay slain, and 2 of the 3 moons were shattered during the conflict.
Got it. Okay, so we still don't know if they're humanoid or not, but they're not the moon themselves.
After Arya's death, her power coalesced into this moon marrow. The iridescent moon's remains have never been found. And while the Frost Moon's goddess died herself, her moon was never broken. As the prophecy stated, this moon would birth a new deity sooner or later. The entity the Frost Moon Scions call the Kutar. I can sense that my power belongs to the Frost Moon, but it lies beyond the false sky, too distant from me.
Interesting.
Forget controlling it. Sensing it alone requires immense effort. Oh wait, let Paimon count this up. We have the Eternal Moon Marrow with us. No one can find the iridescent moons. Does that mean you have the Frost Moon's marrow inside you then? No. It can only form after the moon goddess is dead. Consider it a form of energy core.
But can only form after the moon goddess is dead. The original one died though. So why would it not? I don't know. Ka is taken from other names such as Karen, Water Lotus Lily, or Karen, Karen, and put onto Out to make Alka to be the literal name Blue Blossom, which is meant in a metaphorical sense. He blossomed into Wanderer. That's so cool. And he has blue motifs? He does. He has blue motifs. He does have flowery lotus motifs. So I think your names are very fitting for him. All doing well. Been gearing up to go to the art studios later this week. Nice. Nice. Is it like art studios, like you go there to paint or do crafts and stuff as like a per person or per family type of thing?
You may as well ask if there are rocks on the moon. Oh, so you're saying that you represent the Frost Moon's power, right? Yes. Now, a god with a gnosis is named an Archon. Since you bear the moon marrow, does that make you a moon goddess?
I doubt that's the same thing. Just the shrug. Played D&D yesterday. Oh, nice. Was it like a one-shot? What kind of campaign are you running? It wouldn't be, because the Damselet has a connection to the power, and therefore it cannot appear again until she dies. So it appeared, and then when she was born, it was absorbed into her, or she was born from it or something? There were originally 3 moon goddesses. One of them died that we know of. Iridescent moon fell, but not a trace can be found. Well, she just said all 3 died. So yeah, the original 3 moon goddesses in charge of 3 moons, and all 3 goddesses died, but only 2 of the moons were shattered. But we don't know where one of them is. The other one, I think it's the Eternal Moon, is the one that's here on Tevat. But yeah, the iridescent moon fell. I don't know if it's fallen. My theory is that it's just behind the false sky. That's just a theory though, because I don't know specifically what it's. Oh my gosh. It's Latia's logic from Pokemon. Oh my gosh, not the queen. It's a canned 5e campaign trying to get some noobs used to playing. Oh, that's so cool. Nice. I hope it's going well. You could almost say it's a 5e canned pain. Anyways. Thank you for remembering the queen command, I suppose. Chua, thanks for bringing it up. I'm gonna snooze this ad. Alright. So, yeah, we got called a goddess. If a Latios or Latias dies, it turns into a jewel of greater power, and that's what the marrow is essentially. That makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, that does make sense.
You do not wish to become one?
Is she asking if we want to become a lunar anime girl? Playing A stout halfling wizard. Let's go. I love wizards so much. Wizard is such a fun class. They're super squishy, but man, are they fun. I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball. Eternal Moon fell to Tevat. Iridescent is hinted at fallen into the abyss. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. There's a lot of cross-references surprising when you look at Arlecchino's origins. Crimson Moon Dynasty Conria. That's true, that's true. Do you want to be Sailor Moon? Let's do it. See, inferred from reading current available lore. I do remember the Abyss thing. I'm not caught up on the whole Crimson Moon Dynasty lore. It was actually really confusing when we met Arlecchino and Traveler was like, is that a red moon? It's like, yes, why is that surprising to you? Like, I think I was missing information.
That's not really the problem here. Also, why are you so eager to pass that title on to someone else? Anyway, never mind this becoming a moon goddess stuff for now. We're asking if we should return this moon marrow to you.
I do not desire it,
Hmm.
nor does it desire to come to me.
Did it choose us? Like the wand chooses the wizard, did we get chosen by the moon marrow?
And what does that mean?
When I came into contact with its power, I sensed a kind of rejection. I can
Well, that's
only
never
guess
fun.
that this is because I too am a moon goddess. Two moons will not rise at the same time, let alone consume one another.
I mean, sure, two moons could rise at the same time. Depends on the orbit, surely, right? I'm sure somewhere in the universe, a planet or something has two moons that rise at the same time. Surely it's got to happen somewhere. To be fair, since Fontaine, Hoyo had been very bad with explaining lore, which is why Nodcry was doing a thing. Yeah, I like when they're like, okay, so all of these story threads that we've been weaving, they're going out in very different directions. So let's have a moment, a place where we can start tying things together again. She picked her class of Frost Moon Goddess and cannot equip items of other class.
Guess it's stuck with me for now then.
Yeah, I guess we're Sailor Moon then.
You sure that's gonna be okay? Lauma did say that you've hidden its power well, but the damselette sensed it just fine. And it's the wild hunt we're dealing with here, not some run-of-the-mill enemy. If it detects the marrow...
Yeah, what if Lauma's just like, I can't sense it, so surely the other enemies can't. And we just immediately get sniffed out by the wild hunt. We just look at Lauma and she just does that little like with the hand on the head type of face. She's like, anyways, so my powers may not be as strong as I thought. Gotta love retcons.
The wild hunt? You speak of that phenomenon as if you were describing a person.
Well, it sure looks like there's a person behind it all. Someone with a super clear goal, too. They've been after the moon marrow non-stop.
That seems to ring a bell.
Huh? Is it really?
My colleagues used to mention someone, back when I was still with the Fatui. He hailed from Conria, gaining abyssal power during the Cataclysm, and he had a consuming fixation on the moons.
Jester. Jester's the only one from Conria, right? Etenandayo.
Conria? Well, we don't know if the phantom we saw has anything to do with that, but the details kind of match. What was his name?
Jester Piero.
I only know what others called him.
Oh,
The Reihir of Solnari.
one of the 5 sinners?
Huh. There was that title too. Yes.
Wait a second. Dane mentioned him, didn't he? Does that mean that our enemy is Rerir, one of the 5?
If that was the case, surely he'd be stronger than this, though.
I have heard that he disappeared not long after the Cataclysm. But when I asked my colleagues where he went, they replied, "Do you really not know?"
That's so helpful. Your colleagues are so helpful, Damselet. There's, you can tell the main thing they changed was Traveler's origins and Conria lore. Major events haven't been changed much, and Capitano is also Conrian. Right! Yes, thank you. Capitano is Conrian. Forgot about that. How did I forget about that? We love Capitano here. Traveler's Origins, yes. Conria lore, what did they change with the Conria lore?
Why would they say that?
The tale of his final fate has it that he fell into the moon's reflection, from which there can be no return.
What does that even mean?
Wait, hold up, pause. There's just too much information.
Paimon really just said pause.
I felt the same. They seem to think that I should be the one who would know everything about the moons.
Technically, Arlecchino is too, but and now there's 2 dynasties. I mean, they could have been like back-to-back dynasties. Like, you know, dynasties we've had in the real world. But yeah, I know very little about the Crimson Moon Dynasty and that lore and Conria lore.
But as I said, my prologue lies beyond the false skies. I do not even remember my name.
Oh,
Either way, following his departure, the wild hunt situation worsened drastically, and it has since become a byword for abyssal disaster. The present phenomenon may have inherited the same title, but it far surpasses its past incarnation in both scale and lethality.
Crimson Moon Dynasty Conria was pre-Eclipse Dynasty. Oh, interesting.
just think that we're up against one of the infamous 5 sinners. That's way too much for us to handle. That incident on Star Sand Shoal must have been luck then. Or maybe he wasn't giving it his all. And even then, he still defeated Marionette.
Did he? I don't remember the fight like that. Is that what happened?
Oh? What did you just say? Would you mind repeating that?
Oh, we said something that piqued her interest for once. Eclipse Dynasty started 500 years before the Cataclysm. I see. Okay, I'll revisit that when the ads are over.
That's your ex-colleague? So, we were on Star Sand Shoal together, and she was beaten by the Wild Hunt, too. Did you just laugh?
No.
Then what was this? You know what? Nah. Clip it.
She totally did. Are you two on bad terms or something?
No. I simply imagined the put-out expression she must have worn in that moment, and found it interesting.
So you laughed. Got it. Literally all of Marionette's men were defeated before she knew it. She was forced to rely on us for the fight because she had no other soldiers. No, but I mean, like, I thought she could fight herself with, Polonia, I think is her mech's name. Waiting for Friday? Nice. Welcome in, Gundam. How are you doing? And okay, Bark, so I was saying I was referencing your messages. Crimson Moon Dynasty, Conria was pre-Eclipse Dynasty, which started 500 years before the Cataclysm. So was it started 500 years. Did it last for 500 years as well? Or... So it was Crimson Moon Dynasty, and then Eclipse Dynasty, which was 500 years before Cataclysm, up to 500 years ago. So a 500-year dynasty? Is that how that works? Who's got the timeline? Who has the chart?
She seemed quite shaken.
Oh, she'll adjust soon enough. She's very good at that.
Okay, anyway, we've gotten off topic. Now that we know how dangerous the guy targeting the moon marrow is, you sure you want to carry it around with you, Traveler?
Yeah, it's probably fine.
If Fatui intelligence is to be believed, Rerir would prevail even if all of Nod Cry were to stand against him.
Okay, so, I take back what I said then. That's, okay, yeah. Oh, C2 Flynn's nice Cobalt. He goes zip zap. Yo, let's go. Are you gonna keep going for consolations, or are you good with C2? Crimson Moon is just pre 1,000 years ago, no start date as of yet. And Eclipse is 1,000 to 500 years ago, ending with the Cataclysm. Gotcha, gotcha. Interesting. Where is the timeline of this? Like, is there an actual, like, did someone build a timeline of what we know so far of the lore?
Perhaps something restricts him, if only for the moment.
Before I decide, there's a favor I'd like to ask you, Columbina.
What do you need?
Do you think you'd be able to show me what happened when my sister and I arrived in Nodcry? I mean, when our spaceship first landed.
Sure.
That was quick.
As I said, this to me is but a single ray of moonlight. Nothing to it. Give me your hand, and ready yourself.
Oh boy, here we go. This is what we saw before, only clearer. Oh, no, it's not a 4-star. It's still just a 3-star. Is that Star Sand Shoal? Also, that's a boat. That's a pretty modern looking boat, too. Let's see. What else can we see here? There's a shrine. There's some ruin. I'm surprised that shrine is still, but I guess I'm not super surprised. I'm more surprised that this modern boat is here. You know, why is there a modern boat here? Look at the wiki for most of your info where it all gets compiled. You need the weapons and artifacts, and yeah, not made of money. Fair enough. Well, I mean, the wiki does have all of the lore for the weapons and artifacts there too, right? As far as I'm aware. Good eye. That is Star Sand Shoal. Yeah, no, I don't know how we've only been in Nodcry for like maybe a week at most, and he's like, oh yeah, that's Star Sand Shoal. It's a rock, clearly. Surely. It seems we landed safely, at least. Yeah, safely, sure. That smoke just shouts safe. Ooh, that's a cool spaceship. Very fitting for them, I guess. A lot of time appears to have passed. Is it still there? We're still inside the spaceship. To think we were in there for so long. When did Lumine get out, I wonder? Wait, is that Lumine? But how can that be? No one left the ship from the moment we landed. The door hasn't even opened yet.
Where is this?
Did we crash without Lumine?
Ether, come on. We have to leave this place.
Is she... Wait, I have a wild theory. I've always said that we don't look quite like twins. Like, we don't have to look identical, but we look slightly different enough that what if we're not twins? What if we're not even related? Lumine has data recorded in Irminsul. For some reason, we don't know why. I thought it was an experiment. What if she is just from Teyvat? Found family wholesomeness? Let's see. The event weapon actually talks about some stuff on the moon. Ooh, interesting. Since it's from the angels before they became Seelie. Oh. I need to read it. All the senior matches Star Sand Shoal. You can even find the same crash site shown here, but without the spaceship. So where's the spaceship?
What?
Hey, are you okay?
Our spaceship. A long, long time passed after we landed. No one left the ship during that time, but Lumine found me from outside of it somehow.
Huh? How would that even be possible?
You tell me, Paimon, and then we'll both know.
I don't know.
The secrets within memories are like cookie crumbs. Take a bite, and they go everywhere.
Why is that actually kind of profound? There's something seriously strange going on here. I have to get to the bottom of this. But as Nefer said, there'll be nothing to investigate if Nodcry is destroyed first.
Alright, I'll keep the moon marrow with me.
Well, if you say so. Paimon can't stop you, but still. Ooh.
Will you need my help?
Help with...
I could help you conceal the marrow.
Really?
Oh, that'd be great.
Detecting it within you is already no easy task. But I can teach you to further conceal its presence using Kuvaki.
Ooh, okay.
Like this.
That tickles. Oh, nice. It's a little force field.
Ooh, looks like a shield.
Oh, so it's visible. It's very visible. This feels so soft and gentle. Just like the moonlight.
Can you sense it? Now, try to maintain it. You learn quickly.
Huh. Looks pretty sturdy. Could probably be used in self-defense in a pinch, huh?
Thanks for teaching me that.
Are you always here, Columbina? It's kind of dangerous out there, sure, but have you, like, taken a walk outside or something?
Why would she need to?
I dislike strangers.
Understandable. And where do we rate on that scale?
Slightly better.
Hey. Once this whole business with the Wild Hunt is over, let's go out for a walk.
Yeah, the Frost Moon Scions have changed since you last saw them. Who knows? You might actually like them.
I will consider it.
It's all we can hope for.
She seems kind of tired.
Probably hasn't spoken this much in a while.
Either way, thanks for agreeing to help us.
Aw.
It wasn't much. The flowers here. They like guests like you.
Ooh. Go onto the Silvermoon Hall to meet with the Damselette. You can visit Silvermoon Hall from time to time to meet the Damselette. For a certain time after completing the quest, your party will gain the New Moon's Embrace effect. When in Nodcry, your party's moon sign level will always be Ascendant Gleam. Additionally, after completing a certain number of quests, you can claim a variety of other rewards. Hey! New Moon's Embrace. Oh, it's a very visible effect, it looks like. Nice. Can't help but feel like Paimon either talks slightly southern or Mickey Mouse. I think it's because, I think... Okay, so I've been pretty good at picking out the accents in this game so far for the non-native American English cast. Sorry, not Native American, I think that's a whole separate thing. But the ones who don't have a native, or an accent that's native to America, is what I should say. Because a lot of the original cast is American, but a lot of the newer casts is not. Or I shouldn't say a lot of, but certain ones I've picked out and noticed. Paimon is one that I feel like might not be, but I cannot quite tell. There's just a couple words that I heard early on in her first, in the first quest where we had the new Paimon VA, and it sounded like, it sounded not American. So I think it may be an accent, so I'm not entirely sure. Since not most of them have been British, if you recall. Yeah, I think so. British, or I think there was one who was Irish, or maybe that was something I was talking about with a friend. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. You have unlocked Silvermoon Hall Selenic Chronicles, the quest system with Columbina. From now on, you can visit Columbina for random short dialogues. You can also visit her once a week for a quest from her. That's so cool. Wait, I like that. I love all the little, like, world building, like, random things you can do and people you can meet. This is how you get the glider. After 6 months. Man. Record keeping Kuhenki. View records. Ooh, okay. So we've got from here, I guess. That looks so pretty. What is this? Ooh, okay. That's also really pretty. Blanket of stars. What else do we have? Oh, I like that. That's really pretty. Alright. What is over here? She took a beam of moonlight and in return bestowed you with the moon goddess's favor. Oh, so these will unlock based on different interactions. Interesting. Okay. And I guess maybe each one of these will have a similar one. Interesting. Okay. Approach Columbina. I thought she was over here because I saw that symbol. Is she still on her bed? Can we sit on this? Or lay on it? Nope. Aha, found you. Oh, she's got diamonds in her hair. Like the diamond motif. What's that mean? Alright. So I've approached her. Oh, nice. Thanks, Nightbot. It's been a while since we've got that one. One of the random things, guess the wiki lied to you. Oof. Yes, you're right, Bark. So, yeah. So, don't worry about your message getting bonked. That's just a little minigame thing in chat. You found one of the top number redacted male names. Jacob Takanashi is Japanese. Yes, he is. Kuching's old VA had some extra drama that didn't see the limelight as much as Karina did. But anyway, that's all in the past now. Yeah, all in the past. For that matter, I had this theory that Kuching's new VA is does not speak English natively or like a first language. Either that or it's just a really thick accent. But I'm kind of leaning towards the former. Welcome back, 10. How was the dress shopping? Guess you can move on. Person who did the wiki likely thought random dialogue was related to the quest. Oh, fair enough. Or maybe there's something else stopping it. Are we in like focus mode or something? A character is currently being used by another quest. Complete that quest or enable focus mode. Maybe that's why. Let me just do this real quick. Didn't find anything you liked on you? I'm sorry. Okay, that wants us to leave, but let's go find... She's gone. She escaped. Oh, she's back on her bed here. Okay, so... Jua, check this out. I think this is, that extra dialogue. But yeah, 10, do you have any other places? Let the poor girl sleep? But we can talk to her.
Best let her rest.
Never mind. Paimon agrees with you, Cobalt. That's the extra dialogue? Yeah, okay, interesting. Cruel and evil verdict? No, she just seems like such a sweet person. She seems like a good, like, she sounds so interesting. I didn't mean to approach that closely.
Best let her rest.
She's also got some stuff going on. I want to make sure she's doing fine. I want to make sure she's eating enough. You know, maybe if there's more memories that she can help us uncover. You know, she's a fascinating person. Gotta go get gas because you're empty in your gas tank. Door just won't open. Oh gosh, having a time. Yeah, it sounds like it. I hope that your time gets better. Let me get over here. But yeah, good luck, 10. Yeah, and definitely be safe as well. Hey, you seem so sweet. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I want to talk with you. About 2 hours to the next good stopping point. Yeah, we got time. We got time. It's not a lever either. It's one of the ones where you press down and it pops open. Maybe hit it really hard, but take that advice with a grain of salt. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes percussive maintenance can be a good thing. Sometimes it just breaks it more. So, oh, that's a good point. Cobalt says,
The
you relate.
Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before.
Does it say what it said? Okay, cool. Oh, this is so helpful. Thank you. You relate the gist of your conversation with the damsel to Lama without the moon goddess joke. Just the first thing we say when we see Lama. So good news, bad news. Also, I am now the moon goddess. I am now Sailor Moon. Keys touching around in metal. It is unlocked, and no, they're in your purse. I hope you can figure it out. That's really weird. You've been wanting Columbina since Signora's funeral? I mean, yeah. No, I can see why people like her. A lot of the Nodcry characters, I either liked from the beginning, or they've grown on me. Like, Yahoda, I did not think I would really like her as a character, and then we spent more time with her, and I was like, yo, she's actually really based.
Let's keep this news confidential for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry.
Ether out here, like, I'm not replacing Columbina for the Frostmoon Scions. So you know that stone statue of Columbina where she's only wrapped in like linen wraps, like almost like a mummy. You know what I mean? Like she just has like this wrap, like this thin wrap around her. Just replace her with Ether in the same pose and the same just type of clothing.
But if this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah, things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now...
If we don't stick together, we'll be picked off one by one. You're stuck at this gas pump waiting in your car because BBT lives around the corner and he's gonna come see if he can figure it out. I hope he can. I hope that you both can figure out what's going on, or at least, you know, if you can't figure it out and just get it open, you know, like that's the important thing, is at least you can get it open. Sent some art from more recent Selenic Chronicles as your desktop because it was pretty. Ooh, nice. Selenic Chronicle. Wait, I want to see what shows up when I search Selenic Chronicle. Yeah, that's really pretty art. All of the Columbina stuff is really pretty. Just got this car in June too. No, well, time to return it. It's broken. Get a refund or a replacement.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis.
Fun fact, ZZZ has a Bang Boo unit known as Magical Sailor Boo. No shot. Return it is crazy. Wait, no, but ZZZ Magical, what was it? Magical Sailor Boo. There's no way. There's no way. Sailor Moon Boo. Coming soon. I see. Is this really a thing? This is a thing. This is really a thing, isn't it? That's okay. That's actually a thing, it looks like.
As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nodcry. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
You went with a very different choice of words there, Paimon, towards the end. Yep. It's not exactly moon related, but it's tangential enough that I'll consider it. So we've got Genshin with the whole Nodcry situation. Then we got, in Wuthering Waves. And then now this, because it looks like it's an upcoming Bang Boo. BBT's here, nice. Tell him I say hi. Tell BBT I say hi. And hopefully you both can figure out your car gas door situation. Be back? Sounds good, Ted. Good luck.
Thank you. The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can.
It's out, it just has a different name. Oh, I see. Of Miss Esme. Oh! I thought Miss Esme... So I saw that name show up. I thought that was... an actual character. And maybe the Bang Boo belonged to her. Interesting.
In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Raker sounds similar to Raka, which is German for rock, I think. I think the Width also has moon lore, was reading stuff earlier. I wouldn't be surprised. I started reading a little bit of weapon and artifact lore, and it got too much. Everything has lore, and I cannot read it all. I'm not Minsleaf. As much as I would love to be so, like, steeped in the lore and just be able to recall things or theory craft. It's so interesting, though. I do love the lore.
Allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
Yeah, and Anefa can take on at least 3 people. That's 4 more than a lot of people here in Nodcry. Alright, hi Llama.
The wind blows stronger. May your path ahead be smooth.
Okay, thank you. Hi Kasha. We saw a stone earlier. Apparently. Well, correction. Paimon saw a stone. Did not tell me where it was. So thanks, Paimon. Genshin doesn't incentivize reading it. Yeah, they really don't. Which, it's not like a good or a bad thing. Like, it is what it is, right? Like, I'm fine that they don't incentivize it because it's extra. Right? It's extra stuff, extra information for people who want to go digging. For, like, the people who are really into the lore or really into the game or are content creators that are, you know, doing something. Like, you know, like, it's... There are different reasons, so it's fine that they don't incentivize it, quote unquote. It's for the... It's like a more... I don't know, I guess you could say more like a hardcore fandom thing, in a way. All the weapons and artifacts, and there's no point to reading it. Paimon probably marked it on your map. Did she? Am I dumb? I don't see it here on the map. Maybe when we got close is what you mean. Like, it was like a little AoE or something. I didn't notice it on the map before, but I don't remember checking, so it's possible. Oop.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
If you want a time, read the Fish Claymore lore. I think I actually did read the Fish Claymore lore, because I read random weapons lores. Like, which one was it? The Black Sword, the Dark Sword, the Dark Iron Sword, whatever it's called. The one that there's only 2 of in the game. Apparently is this guy has it like cooking in the sun, and some kid walks up like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "I'm cooking my sword, duh," and then turns it over. And then apparently that's how it got blackened. It's very introspective of the life of the living dead Fishblade. Okay, so maybe I haven't read it then. That does not sound familiar. Because you're not tracking the world quest. Oh, that's a... Yeah, you're right, Jewel. That's a good point. Hi, Anefa. Hi, Aino.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens.
Are you sure? But I wouldn't underestimate him, I know.
You were there when we fired it, right? If
Nope.
that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is.
Were we there? I don't think we were there for that. Maybe we were. My memory's really that bad, I guess. I was? Okay. Well, I don't remember it.
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Riri's super fast?
It was last stream. That's why I'm saying, like, my memory has to be really bad if I cannot remember a giant cannon firing 4 days ago. Kid you not. Is there a lock, 10? Is there a lock to this to your gas cap door? Make sure you thank him. Oh my gosh. It just doesn't like... Are you sure you're pressing on the right side? There is a correct side to press on. It was literally the last thing we did last stream. I thought the last thing we did was a little world quest. He started immediately I would too, not gonna lie. Not to be mean, but I would laugh. That would be really funny. So then did I forsake thy path of strength, taking up the path of the jellyfish. After a long, long life, I became able to control every organ in my body, so I stopped my own heart. That's terrifying. That is very introspective, though. But oh my gosh. The last thing for the Archon quest. Yeah, but you didn't say the last thing for the Archon quest, you said the last thing for stream. No, but like, I really do not remember it. The fish claymore is in first person from the fish perspective. And it just bargains to help you. Give you a minute? Okay, thank you, Jua. And then it continued to open and close fine. Okay, but 10. Are you sure you're pressing on the correct side? Again, there's a correct side to press on.
Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down.
But what if she's not strong enough? She's confused too.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki, which
Ooh.
we'll be shipping to Nasha Town.
Oh wow. Suddenly a entertain yourself with this. You tried everything? Okay, well, I believe you. Anyways, yes. Watch Paimon get a book thrown at her. And anyways.
More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
I'm just now realizing how large those canisters are. Yeah. Yep.
You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world! All of Nagcry, heck, all of Shneznaya will know my name once we're through!
In that case, our firepower needs are in your hands. We'll continue to monitor the Wild Hunt's movements.
Sure. Travel safe!
I know. There remains intel left on shared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the Wild Hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Oh.
Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah, it's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later. He seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
That's crazy. I know the war criminal. Gotta ask, what pity do people get their guaranteed 5-star focus weapons if they lose a 50-50? I don't know. All my pity's terrible, basically. I have very bad luck in this game, for the most part. Alright, thank you, Jua. Let me check this out. Let me see what this is. Okay. Big cannon approaches. Okay, yep. Okay, I kind of remember some of this animation. I don't know why I don't remember that. Maybe it was so catastrophic that I got like secondhand PTSD or something. Predicting that you'll have a little over 130 pulls saved by the end of this patch. Nice. I've currently got 89. So I'm at 0 pity. On a 50-50. So I basically can get to hard pity. Just shy. What's going on with the shadows in the background? What the shadows doing? Anyways, yeah, so this guy's dead. Makes you ping pong. No worries, Cobalt, no worries. Oh boy. You have 118 saves at the moment. Nice. Thank you, Orchid, for the care package. Let me do that real quick. Let me also see what Cobalt is sharing. No shot. It actually is Sailor Moon. That actually is just Sailor Moon. She's even, or it's even got her, what are the wand thing is? Okay, and thank you, 10, for the extra hydrate. Alrighty. So this one is for the care package. And this one is for 10's drown redeem. I still have a little more than half a water bottle left, somehow. Alright, thank you, Orchid and 10, for the redeems. I appreciate it.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's Sergeant Majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Lacked the motivation. Yeah, he was a good guy. He wasn't like, I was a little suspicious of him when he took the part and left. I was like, you don't need to do that. I feel like you're doing this unnecessarily. But then he came back. I was like, okay, so he's fine. Note, in gameplay, she spawns supportive items or throws her wand at people like a stick. Nice. That does sound really funny. Make a drown the eyeball redeem. It's just 3 hydrates. I'll have to make it more than just the cost of 3 hydrates, though. I will mark up the price for 3 hydrates in a row. You should make weapon lore readable even if you don't own the weapon. I agree. But then again, it's... I mostly agree. I can see why it would make more sense to have the lore unlocked when you get the weapon. But I would like to be able to see it without going to the wiki. In other news, got C4 Dory, so you got her best buff. Let's go. I don't know what my Dory is at. I don't want to build her though. Half a gallon. That's fine, you will still redeem it. That's what sub is for. That's so crazy. But yes, okay, I'll consider it.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could it have been the Wild Hunt? Is Rarier actually afraid of the cannon?
Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued
She's so
in on the
offended.
details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
Let's go there and see if, I don't know, Flynn's lets us in?
Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we'll see you later.
Under 50% HP, get healing bonus. Under 50% energy, get 30% ER. Interesting. Also, hey Nefa, look, we've got a little robot buddy too. It's because we don't have you in our party, so like we need a little robot cat to like just to sort of stand in for you until we get you. So I guess the moment I get a Nefa, I'm gonna take this buddy off.
Batch inspection complete. Approved. Next up,
What do you mean next up? It's time to go now. Let's go. You're done with your tasks, right?
Hang on. Weren't you supposed to bring me some candy? You said you would.
Yeah, let me just go grab it back in Nasha Town.
Sorry, but things happen kind of suddenly, so...
Yep, bye. Okay, bye. Have you used the bench with the robot cat? I have, yes. The rock, paper, scissors. Yes, it's just a cool little thing. Although, like, it'd be even cooler if you could choose what the result is. Like, you could choose rock, paper, or scissors. Or I guess it's paw, paper, scissors. Okay, we go this way. No idea how appropriate that is. Wait, for what? What I said to Aino or Inefa? Wait, what did I say? Fun fact, Harbinger of Dawn's full name is its description. The whole thing is its name. What? I have Harbinger of Dawn. I don't believe you. I just straight up don't believe you. Where is it? Oh wow. This sword has an extraordinarily full name. The triumphant Harbinger of Dawn that points towards victory. Only one has ever fallen by this blade on the battlefield. One night, the bearer drew the sword triumphantly. The night sky lit up as bright as day, pinpointing his precise location. Arrows rained down upon him. What if it's just the first line, and like everything else is just description? Like, I would have liked them to put quotes around the part that is the name. Cause yeah, this is a little ambiguous. I would have read this as, okay, that first line is the full name, and then everything subsequent is just describing it. Cause like, you see how like each of these are capitalized, the T, H, D, P, T, V, and nothing else is? I think it's just that second line there. Talking about sitting down with it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I thought you meant like when two people sit down. The cats do rock, paper, scissors. But yes, when you sit down on the bench and the cat just sits next to you, I do think it's super cute. Yeah, exactly what Jua said. So let's see. We can negotiate the price, make it 500 channel points. Are we negotiating here? How much? Okay, how much does a hydrate cost these days? One hydrate is 50. So just 3 alone without markup is 150. 500 actually sounds fair. Since I said I was going to mark it up, I don't want to go too high. I don't want to make it like 1,000. 500 might be fair. However, have you considered 750, the price of a lowercase a? Actually, 500 is a care package is only 400. So okay, we might go with what if I just make it 1,000? Just by yourself. The cat lounge is next to you. Because we've gotten pretty far off track. Oh yeah. Brings back to the Archon quest. Yeah, you're right. Anyways, where is? All right.
I'll catch up.
Elevator up. All right, let's go. There is a very unnecessary detail, by the way, on the cat buddy. You see right there, that little X? Yeah, we all know what that is. They didn't need to add it, and they did. Just like they did with the how.
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though.
Hang on, say that again?
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though.
Ratnik sounds so rude. Like, I know that's what they're called, but it sounds like a rude name.
Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Oh,
Never! When did you?
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now.
what?
I know, told you about this then?
You just now received the news? We knew something before you? Yes, while we were passing by the Krumkake craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the wild hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
Of course. She can get us into basically anywhere at this point.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
Oh?
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Interesting. Hey, Zvoni.
For now, please keep the current situation confidential.
10-4. On the way upstairs to the crime scene, you briefly relate the information about the Rasher of Solnari. Or the Racher. Man.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We
Oh,
have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation.
hey, guys. Hey, guys. What weapon does Flynn's use? He's a catalyst user, right? He never killed it. He never know. No, but Flynn's is totally a catalyst user. Polearm, why do you ask? No. He's totally a catalyst user because he carries a lantern. It's just like, Wanderer's Bell or Nahida's Lamp. It's his catalyst. He insulted Brigitte death. Did he insult Brigitte? I thought he liked Brigitte.
No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
He's a polearm user? No, certainly not. Surely not, because if he were, that could implicate him in this. And that's totally, he's such a stand-up guy with the dead sunkenness of his eyes and the dark circles and how monotone he is. Like, he's surely couldn't be him, right? He warmed up eventually. Fun Flynn's fact: if combat starts, Flynn's and his signature weapon will glow red. Oh, that's cool. It sucks that it's another signature weapon, like specific animation. It like rewards the whales and stuff, sure, but like, can we don't?
Entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
Could have been Rarier in disguise, like how he turned into Lumine.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident.
Note to self, if you need to commit murder, make sure you look mysterious first and no will be your alibi. Be taking your leave now. I hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Ducky. Get some good rest after stream and take care. I appreciate it. You too. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you when you go, when you start up streams again. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a good night or day wherever you are. Have a good rest of your... Have a good time. Have a good time zone, Ducky.
Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Nah. See, again, why are we implicating the guy? He's done nothing but be just so upbeat and wholesome and friendly. And, you know, there was that one time he joked about being the Phantom, and maybe he is. And also, Lauma's animal friends don't like being near him. Like, how did they put it? He walks with death or something like that? How did they phrase it at that time?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
He is the glue of the community who is known to collect bones. How could he be guilty? Truly. Wait, or are you thinking of Sucrose?
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole.
Okay, but like this could be non-work related, you know? You know what I mean?
He also had no disagreements with the sergeant major that we know of.
That we know of.
So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime.
No, he apparently lacks a motive. We don't know if he had any disagreements. So he could have motive. We just cannot prove it or even stipulate.
But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Yeah. He has a story topic of bone puzzles he's cooked.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
What do you mean us? Wait, go outside and discuss what we've seen? Why don't we discuss it in here? Like, I know there's nothing to dig up here, but this is supposed to be a confidential thing. Why are we talking about confidential things outside of the building, Nefer? Unless you want someone to hear. Ragvinder is Diluc's surname? Yes. I believe so, yes. That sounds right. I'm like 98% sure that that's right. 96% sure. What do you mean story topic of bone puzzles, though, Cobalt? What does that mean? Now, what do you mean by that? Agreed. Even though I don't agree, Ether does, and I'm a slave to Ether's whims, I guess. Agreed. Oh, it's an editor thing? Okay, yeah.
So,
we'll just put a pin in it for right there then.
Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
Hopefully not out murdering Sergeant Majors. The flute has ties to the Ragnar name? Ooh, interesting. One moment then. The first time I met Flint's, I did notice that there was something odd about his lantern. Some power concealed within it. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. In the worst case scenario, Flynn's might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
It's gotta be the latter.
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah, they would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
If it were Rerir, though, his motives would be just as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt.
But how would they know? You know, like if they look like a human, how would you know it's a phantom? Also, Bark, what is the flute's tie? Like, what is the mention for Ragvinder? If you have Flynn's, he has a story called Skeleton Jigsaw that also mentions the topic. Huh? Skeleton Jigsaw bone puzzle? I'm so confused.
This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability.
He'd get along with
or
Sucrose,
allow
though.
it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
He would get along with Sucrose. I can just imagine, like, Sucrose, like, you know, like, gushing about her bone collection, and Flynn's just standing there with a very small smile. He's like, wow, fascinating.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Did we not just go through this with the Albedo trial? You just get rid of the person that you're imitating.
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. Similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flints would not appear and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flints ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
Like, it sucks, but yeah. More characters need to collect bones is what you're hearing. Normalize bone collecting? True. Something, it belongs in a museum.
And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rarier may have already killed Flints long ago. And been living as him for some time now.
That's true. Regardless, we have to find him.
Yes. That is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
Our friend?
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Thank you.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Yeah, it could. Hang on. Interesting. Yo, welcome in, Coffee. How's it going? Thank you for the shout out to Coffee. How's your Baldur's Gate 3 run going? He will be paid 50 more for this later. That's 50 more than I'm getting.
Oh, right. Before we go,
We just get to see a bone collector.
Secret?
Oh, wait. Oh, the sinner? That he's one of the 5 sinners?
Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
We also don't know that this is Rarier. We don't know that the Phantom is Rarier. We just know that there's a Phantom, and Rarier's gone missing. We don't necessarily have proof that they're one and the same person. Before you forget, Friday works with... Oh, nice. Okay, sounds good. Yes, I will be... That works for me, 10. Desecrated the entire creche last night and told Blackhill to eat dust, so it's going quite well. To enter the Shadow Curse lands. Nice.
Hey, why are you laughing?
Cause you're funny, Paimon.
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos.
Are we talking about, like, that he's impersonating people? Or that he's one of the 5 sinners? Like, what are we talking about? Yes, they would all cause chaos. I just want to know what we're talking about.
Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on.
Talking about the impersonation? Okay, thank you.
And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts?
Valid. Very valid. I have no notes. Except, again, for the fact that we don't know that Rarier is the Phantom. We're making a big... What I consider a big... leap in logic.
Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flint's too lightly.
I think having a very healthy abundance of fear for Rerir might be good. We don't want to underestimate him either, I don't think.
This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
I still know Columbina's word is a big leap in logic. Did she specifically say that he was Rerir? Or did she make an assumption as well? Thank you for the @10. Got it. Trust in Rerir and fear Flint's. That's what I'm hearing. What was Columbina's exact phrasing? Because I may have misunderstood or misremembered. I didn't think she said that Rerir is the Phantom. I thought she was just giving us additional information, and we came to the conclusion, oh, that must mean that Rerir is the Phantom. But I, again, could have misremembered.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Huh?
Hey, you!
That's... okay. Where is... okay, that's cool. Not where I want to go. There's no door here. There is no door here. Oh, never mind. It's in the back. You're still here.
For now.
Okay. Yep. I just wanted the shiny. And the shiny. Alright. Do we get to go see Spooky Guy now? Hang on. Real quick. Star Sand Shoal. So somewhere... I think it was... I'm trying to remember, like, looking backwards at the, from the cutscene where the spaceship crashed. It was in stone, so I think... is it this? I think it's this right here. Hang on. There's a space there. I'm gonna check there. I'll check there later. She said that the only person...
All of it, whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
She said that the only person obsessed with moon power that she knows of is Rerir, and thus that was what was connected to the person going after the moon power. But that's only who she knows of. Certainly there can be other people, or other creatures even, right? So, I don't know. I just feel like it's a big assumption. It's probably correct. For, like I'm not trying to say it's not, by any means. Like, in fact, with the amount of emphasis that the story is putting on it, it's probably the conclusion that was meant to be drawn, and they don't want to give us too much. Like, it's just how the story's written, right? The script. But, again, I just feel like there are other possibilities. Once there was who hunted the moon.
Fuck. Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see.
Okay, we're spooky now. Oh, okay.
Leave it up to me.
Squall and Fury. Upon the gale. Search for
Alright, we finally get to see zombies for Halloween. Yep. Happy Spooky Month!
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again.
Did they anglerfish us? Did we just get anglerfished? Let's see. He also has abyssal powers, and Wild Hunt is abyssal power as well. Okay, so yeah, it's very likely. again though, like we seem to be very convinced that Rarier is in fact the Phantom, instead of just saying it's the likely option. But anyways, it's for when our bro got fished. So the quest would be spooky eventually. I'm glad that the eventually came sooner rather than later.
There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh?
Oh.
Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? We better take it with us.
Yes, because that's a good idea. Nothing could go wrong if we take a random device off the ground that was used to ambush us. Oh, right, it's not one of those. Let's see, we're probably looking for more of those lanterns. There's something right below us, too. Okay, let's go below us.
The fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Does it hurt? Nope. Okay. What are these? Do we have these? Describes half the game of Genshin Impact. With treasure chests, taking things that lead you to ambushes. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. That's absolutely valid. If it wasn't rare, it's not like you'd say it wasn't. Done your best to come up with arguments to defend incorrect positions to prevent you from realizing too soon before. Okay, so we're following these. Wait, can we grab these? We just... Oh, cool. We just break those immediately. Or pull them off the ore. Nodcry weapons are so nice if you have not tried them. Well... Oh, wait, no, I don't have, You mean, like, true Nodcry weapons, not, like... The only thing I have that's Nodcry-ish would be, wherever it is, Ino's. The Claymore for Ino. That's the only one of the new weapons that I have. I don't have any of the craftable ones because I don't have the materials for the recipes yet. Or I didn't when I went to go buy them.
Is someone there?
Oh!
Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
That's a good point. Also, why is he asking for help? Oh! Ugliest sin, however.
The wind rises.
Quietly now.
Into the wind.
Okay, so now what? We found the lantern. Is it gonna be broken as well? No. Yeah, why would Flynn's be asking for help? Unless either it's not Flynn's, and they're trying to bait us into helping, or the real Flynn's is weaker than we thought. Maybe because he needs help, but you know what I mean? Like, Flynn's doesn't look like the Flynn's that we know, doesn't look like he needs help. He looks like he's very capable. So either this is the Phantom trying to trick us into helping, or the real Flynn's that we never met is just some bloke. Fun fact, Falcon Coast doesn't get its name from Falcon of the West. It gets its name from a period in time when hundreds of falcons circled the beaches, feasting on carrion of creatures from the sea beyond the horizon. Wolfang description. That's cool. He's being open and trying to find healthy ways to deal with life problems. Sometimes you need help in life. You're right. I shouldn't discount his feelings. Oh. Oh, it's no longer broken. Cool. Stay back. Hold this area of the Wild Hunt. If you come into combat with too many of them, you'll be lost to the Black Mist forever. That's not concerning. Sometimes you can only find the truth by walking forward. To shine the lamp from Nefer's lamp. Wait, this is Nefer's lamp? Smell if I get too close. Oh, cool. Oh. Thanks for the heads up. I would like to run. Come on. A little closer. There we go. Heck yeah. Why do we have this thing when we cannot use it? She gave you a lamp. Oh, that's right. That's what she put on our tab. I thought she was putting the info on our tab. Like the info that she's given us so far. Why am I so... Yeah, well, I explained why. Oh, no you don't. Oh boy. No. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. Also, why does the light just not normally... Why is this light just that weak? No, no, no. Oh, come on. That's so rude. Come on. Heal, heal, heal. I'm glad the hearts regen. Cool. Huh? Oh, you sneaky little guy. Oh, shoot. We're gonna lose a heart here. Yep. Maybe the shadows need a hug. We all need a hug. Maybe I should embrace the shadows. Oh, cool. Ooh.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
Oh?
You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Why? What did you do with the lantern? Nice. Oh, we're purifying it. Yo, let's go. Yo.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
No, not at all.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
Changed his name to Dark Verdict. Did you notice how Flynn's? I did notice that, Joey. Yep. Flynn's is a lantern fae. That's interesting. The situation is blue, as Flynn's is blue.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the wild hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Thank you for the lurk, 10.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either. Just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story.
Many moons ago.
Many moons ago, when on wild hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern.
Skyward Sword and Claymore are kind of grim. Yeah. No, I mean, he didn't die, though, at least the first time. The second time he might have, but... I mean... Sometimes you just gotta try the weird thing, like riding a sword. From Act 1, in Effet, tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are in part a tribute to their memory. But then one day, there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodcry, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, the Fae extinguished their light, just as the Abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony perhaps. Scaramouche, thank you for the stretch. Oh my gosh, I went bowling over the weekend with some friends, and I was pretty sore the next day. This place is obsessed with moons, even in timekeeping. I love it so much. Sword was attempt number 1, Claymore was attempt number 2, and his final attempt. That's right, it did say his final attempt, didn't it? Well, poor guy.
Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rarer claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If this object is contaminated by the Abyss, why carry it on your person?
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it, knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp?
Probably not.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Is that why he looks so dead? Is that why his eyes are like that? Oh, that explains. If that's the case, that explains it. Okay. Still, it's pretty smart to hide it in Lantern. That's true. Also, welcome in, Arsenal. How you doing? Yeah, no, that is really smart.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes.
No, he's just normally like this? That's harsh. I'm so sorry, Flins. I'm so sorry. You look lovely today.
Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rarir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Yeah, so, this may be a bad time to bring this up, but you're under arrest for suspicion of murder. Just kidding, there's no law in Nodcry.
Well, no, but...
Briefly tell Fliz about Rara's murder of Sosi and about the subsequent attempt to frame him.
I see.
No, imagine it's like, yeah, so Riri tried to frame you for killing Sosei. Do you have an idea why? He's like, what do you mean? I did that. He made fun of my lantern. But it still withstand the amount of still withstand that amount of abyss energy just by sure it will alone make you wonder just how strong he is. I mean, yeah, like if he's been holding on to for this long, though it's not like in direct contact with him, I don't know if that matters, but yeah, I think it shows that he's got a pretty strong constitution as well. Saw something about Varka, don't worry, it's not leaks, even if it sounds like it at first. Okay. The title was Can't Believe His Kit Got Leaked Already. Then clicked on it and Varka gets shirtless oils. What? Dealing AoE animal damage. What did I just read? What did you just put in front of my eyeball? Oh my god. Don't know why you were expecting. Yeah. No, the internet is... Yeah. That checks out. If you think about it, any normal person would basically go mad with just a little bit of a bit of abyss energy. And we've seen it too, yeah. Like, they either go mad or they get really sick. And, fatal. Can you think of a reason why Riri would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern.
I bet that's how he found you then. Killed Sosei and then took the device.
They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
Is that not a lantern?
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Are we sure about that? We're making a lot of assumptions here today. Pretty smart if you think about it. What better way to hunt someone down than use your own squad? Yeah, no, like, it was a really, like, he gets the device from Sosei. I'm assuming that's what he did to find Flint. He gets the device from Sosei. He gets rid of Sosei. And he also makes everyone on his team think that he's the murderer. So, like, it just throws so much pressure on Flint. Getting him C6 R5, even if his kit's terrible, he's hot and teased for 5 years. I hope his kit's not terrible. Like, I hope it's at least somewhat decent. Because he's the Grand Master, right? Why does he not have a beard?
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Riri could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kuvaki device to find you himself?
Because he would need the device. I don't think he can shapeshift the device.
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should.
Oh.
Owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
Fair enough.
So not only is this Riri ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family.
Oh, man.
He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's rough.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow.
Man, that sucks.
In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least.
Yeah, like, if he's he kind of did it to himself, not like in a bad way or in a disparaging way, but like he made himself important to them that they needed to keep him there. That's rough. Even saw memes of the Grandmaster literally T-posing to the sun. Favoni's Greatsword description says that only one form of Favoni's blade work survives today, that being of Rostam the Wolf Pup. The one lost was Grandmaster Arundolin, was apparently able to wield a claymore and sword simultaneously. Also wasn't a vision bearer. Ah, that's claymore and sword. I'm just thinking like Kirito, but like, yeah, no, that's basically Kirito. The Elucidator was basically a claymore, was it not? It kind of was, yeah. Elucidator and Dark Repulsor, that's basically a claymore and a sword right there. Thinking about the Grandmaster being young does make sense. He does seem very impulsive based on everything he's done so far. When you frame it like that, you've got a point. I just felt like, oh, the Grandmaster, he's been around for a while. He's the Grandmaster, you know? Anyways. Maybe he likes being clean-shaven, beards just get in the way, and no one likes hair in their beards. You don't know that he doesn't like it?
Whereas his subordinates would think. Wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss?
Yeah, so like he made himself likable and important to the position where he was.
So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rereer's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are a suspect in this case.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
This is totally gonna end well. We're sneaking the suspect into the crime scene. Surely this can go no way but positive. Combined with so much lower of the grandma literally being almost as equal as the captain, just knowing that he wasn't a vision bearer just proves how strong Grandmaster is. Or just knowing how strong the Grandmaster is. Wait, when did he get his vision? Using a claymore and sword simultaneously means he could hold a claymore in one hand. Literally no one can do that. Every claymore user uses it with two hands. Except Kaveh, because he has a little robot do the heavy lifting princess mentality. Also Aino. Aino's also got her tail thing to swing the claymore, at least for the third attack. I think the first two she uses like both hands. Is there really not? What if... I'm gonna check D-Luke. Hang on. Let me check D-Luke real quick. Every lantern casts its last shadow.
What's our objective?
Two hands. No. I guess it's... Okay, it's like he has moments of what... I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. He has moments of one hand. I wouldn't call it one-handed though. You're right. So it's... Yeah. No Claymore users use one hand. It's not surprising. It's just I thought there was enough variation at this point that there was someone.
It's time to pull the trigger.
You have to be a criminal in every nation. Might as well add this as well. If you remember correctly, the grandma didn't get his vision until the Grandmaster. I was like, the grandma. The Grandmaster didn't get his vision until after the rebellion of Mondstadt. Huh. You can take a pause here if you want. This is not the stopping point you mentioned. That's still some time away. Ooh, okay, I see. Is this a good place to stop, though? Or can we get through to the next part within, like, an hour? Or just under an hour? He uses two to build momentum for the one-handed. Maybe Kinich. I don't have Kinich though, so I cannot test. But yeah, Julia, if we can get through the next part, I'd really like to see where this is going. Is an okay place to stop? Next stop is in 40 minutes? Okay, bet. We've got time. Back to the scene. Well, if I can remember how to get to the scene.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, sorry, person. Sorry, random citizen.
Squall and Fury.
Oh. Can he choose one hand? Oh, interesting.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see.
I've been looking through the old lore of Genshin when you found a little bit about Diluc having worked with a Sumeru spy network. Wait, really? Huh. Mawika might? I feel like she doesn't, but I haven't paid a close enough attention to her
Either
fight
way, I
style.
suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah, because that would just be very chaotic.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us.
Digging a little deeper, it turns out our favorite info broker from this region happened to work in the same network as well. That's not surprising. That's so cool.
Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Pick you up.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Okay, not cryptic at all.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, that's us.
Sorry, I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains.
Coming starts two-handed, ends one-handed. Oh, interesting.
If there's anything else you'd like
Gotcha.
to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him.
Uh-huh.
But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Mm-hmm. Expert use of delaying tactics on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later.
Not suspicious at all.
For now.
Yeah, okay, same thing. I have to admit, the battle between those two and Tall, Dark, and Grissom somehow shows how much of a combat experience those two have. Wait, which two are you talking about? Welcome in, Moonlight. How's it going? Are you winning? We're winning something. How are you doing today?
Once again.
Maury, thank you for the @ How are you doing, Maury? Good to see ya. And Moonlight, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, the Traveling Flynn. Battle between those two and Tall, Dark, and Grissom shows how much combat experience. Oh, when they were fighting Rare. Yeah, that was a really good scene. I'm doing good. That's good. How's the Are you still on that Mahjong grind?
But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
He's in the lantern, isn't he? He's in the lantern.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
He's a genie. He's a genie, just watch. You you know, clean the dust off of it, and then he'll appear. Yeah.
Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
That's so funny. Good, good. Got an epic voice? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is really cool. Like how his attacks in his special form is more like fire than lightning. It's super unique. It is really unique. I'm glad. They're really doing a lot of cool things with the new, like just the overall designs of the characters and their kits. I definitely thought it was going to have a lot more lightning motif, but it's really cool that it's fire. It's really unique. Someone is so close to completing a full 3D game of Code Lyoko. I saw that. Yes, I saw that. I've also been following IFSCL for years, since it was like not quite beta, but for years. Actual like nearly a decade, I think. So why couldn't either just carry the lantern into the house or just tell Ether the plan first? Because it's a Ratniki lantern. And if the other Ratniki or the other Ratnik, I forget which one's the plural, which one's the singular, but if the woman at the door saw us carrying the lantern in, one, she'll either ask where we got that lantern, or two, she'll recognize it as Flynn's. That's my guess. Haven't played much Mahjong recently. Oh, I see. Did you at least get to like a point where you were happy? Or are you just like taking a break? Ratnik? Yeah, Ratnik and Ratniki. I forget which one's the plural. Yeah, that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal.
Valid.
As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
What you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own.
He's a genie. He's a genie. You think Ratniki is the plural? It sounds like it could be the plural. In fact, actually, I'm gonna ask Jua if you could. It's gonna bother me if I don't know. Could you just double check which one's the plural and which is the singular? Hope Columbina has a variant color for her element. Notice won't say no leaks because it'd be cool if it's more like matte, similar to Arlecchino's deep red instead of orange. A variant color for her element. Oh, like when she's using her E skill. That'd be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I know next to nothing about Columbina's kit or anything, so definitely, yeah, I appreciate you keeping the leaks out. Just taking a short break. I see. But yeah, hope that when you get back, like, hope your Mahjong experience has been going good. I need to learn how to play Mahjong, because it's just been something I've wanted to do. I know I'm never gonna, like, be as into it as you, or Brew, or anyone else in that community, but I do want to be able to play it. Like, actually know what I'm doing. Back to the murder mystery, yes.
But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is limited, after all.
Man, the way he says that, and then looks at Sosei, that hurts, man. That hurts. Ratnik is singular, Ratniki is plural. Okay, so Moonlight was correct.
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
It's very faint, but there is some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flynn's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
I'm not saying that Flynn's is doing this, but what if he just placed a little bit of abyssal energy there when he went down, when he stooped down and touched Sosei? What if he planted that there and he's like, hey, do you feel this? You know what I mean? Only know element and weapon, some speculatory mechanics, and that's it. It's only about time she has V1, V2 kit. It's still very likely to change. Oh yeah, definitely, like, it's always gonna, like, be likely to change. More so, like, way in advance. Like if we all think back to before, oh, what's her name? The small radish girl from Liyue. Madame Ping's disciple. Yao Yao. When we all think back to Yao Yao's stuff, like they changed her weapon like 3 times, and I think they changed her element twice. Or maybe they didn't change it, but they definitely changed her weapon like 3 times. Literally purified all the abyssal stuff he had on him. Valid. Good point. If he did have this energy, Traveler would have noticed it right away, especially when cleansing the lantern. Yeah, you and Jewel are both right. That's my bad. If it wasn't his lantern, I think we'd notice either by sensing it first. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
To
Fair
sow
point.
chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Noshatown.
So basically what he's saying is, going after one guy doesn't really accomplish a whole lot. V1 through V3 are likely to change. V4 is more fine-tuned, and V5 is usually live kit.
He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah, I don't know about, like, kit versioning, because, you know, obviously I stay away from leaks, so I don't follow the progression of how a character's kit evolves during the development process. I'm gonna say or by seeing the effects on Flynn's, but I don't know if those would be visible so soon. I don't know either.
Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They said that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
So, I just want to point out, this guy is dead from a piercing wound from a polearm. So we can see Lauma bleed, and it's okay because it's silver and doesn't look like real blood, but we can't see this guy on like a dark patch of metal, like red or dark brown, like you know what I mean? Is the red really what makes it that much gruesome? That much more gruesome?
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe.
Oh wait.
Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
What if it was a different guy? So also it said, however, despite a very thorough search, few new clues emerge. Few is not 0 though, so I'm wondering what they found. Have an idea, but it requires a little bit thinking outside the box. Have you ever heard of Danganronpa? The red is totally the limiting factor. I have heard of Danganronpa. I haven't seen it, but okay. I don't know what the reference is that you're making, but okay. The red is the limiting factor. That's, man. So we can just, as long as they have silver blood or any other blood, we can see it just fine, uncensored. V3 is usually when the leaks get revealed. When animations are finalized. V1 and 2 are very rare to see, but can usually infer weapon and element and basic kit details. V4 is also harder to find for some reason, but it's more scaling and fine-tuned mechanics. And V5 is final kit and what gets shown in livestream. Aren't the livestream kits still technically subject to change as well according to... They never do, but technically they're also still subject to change according to their disclaimer at the top. No, at the bottom? Wherever it is on the screen. Theory is, what if the Wild Hunt had no choice but to kill him? But why? Like, that's a fine premise. Like, I don't disagree. But what would that reason be? What would pressure them or, you know, force their hand to kill him? Like, it's absolutely a valid theory. I just want to know what that reason could be, you know?
If we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle? Found every clue? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
It's just saying low battery.
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
And you're not well versed in machinery because you don't pay attention in Aino's class. You and all the other Radniki just need to go to the class and pay attention. Come on, my guy, it's not that hard. Bring a textbook or a notebook or something. Just take notes. Pay attention, listen. You might learn something.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
I mean, it could have been damaged. Like, it could be as a warning sign that it's damaged from the fall or something. Danganronpa has pink blood for normal humans in most of its games, and it's all about murder and death. I think only one of the games ever managed to get red blood. That's crazy. Okay, I forgot it's also a game too, but it is an anime as well, right? Think about if the canon is almost completed, so maybe they need to kill him in order to stop the completion. But it's already completed though. Like, they're late on that fact. If that's really the case, like they kind of got to him a bit too late. And I think they would be able to identify that he's not the mastermind behind the canon. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the canon, but I'm not sure. It doesn't quite fit for some reason. Like, why not go after Aino, you know? Yeah, but it's very rare as far as you know, and has only happened once, or only happened a couple times, out of the 104 characters. Is it really 104 right now? I think you're right, actually. I know we have, like, at least 100. Oh, yeah. Duh. The new... I probably wasn't thinking about Lauma and Flynn's. If only we can establish a time of death. I think they said it was towards the beginning of this day? Or, like, half a day ago? I'm trying to remember what Aino said when she told us. There is an anime, but haven't seen anything about that, so you can't comment on it. That's fair.
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise.
Oh.
In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
Maybe. That timeline doesn't seem to add up, though, so go ahead and explain that, Flynn's.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it!
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register it with the Nasha Town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
That was when the body was found. Oh, okay, gotcha. He could have been there for a while. Skirk was 100th. We've had 4 since then. Lauma, Flynn's, Aino. Oh, and Inefa. That's right, Inefa was after Skirk. I don't know why that didn't click immediately.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing.
Is it the lantern thing again?
Remember to pick me up by the window.
Yep. Uh-huh. We leave the room without any trouble and start heading toward Hintsa's residence. It only recently occurred that Skirk doesn't have energy mechanics because she uses abyssal energy. Yeah, someone mentioned that, like, I remember hearing that really early on because I was working on artifacts, I think, for her, and someone just made the passing comment that ER artifacts will do nothing for her because she doesn't use energy. That means at the time of death is completely wrong, which means the murder couldn't have happened the day of the cannon's completion. That's a good point. They could have killed him before, like, if this is all lining up that way, they could have killed him before the cannon was complete, thinking it would stop things. But wait, no, then why would Rerir help us complete the cannon? Because he absolutely helped with that. Are we... Yeah, right here. Hey, it's the guy with the hat.
It's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
Yes, sir.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Thank you for the hydrate, Arsenal. Remember, he's a captain, which means if he were to disappear, it would spring panic to the other Night Watchers.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components.
Okay, so there we go. Here's our timeline. The real Sosi was here 8 days ago. Hinsa didn't have the components, so obviously that means that in those 8 days, his arm was still malfunctioning. The light was still going off. So he was at least alive 8 days ago. Also, I need to hydrate. Okay. You're working with half the info you need to solve the mystery. You're getting halfway there, but falling off a cliff from lack of info. 8 days was the last week before the maintenance of the cannon was required.
His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job.
Oh, I hope Aino doesn't feel guilty.
And eventually, the parts arrived.
Okay, no, we're...
3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other.
Okay, so between 8 and 3 days ago.
What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hinsa. You have our thanks.
So what rumor was Hinsa talking about then? I thought he was saying, are the rumors true that Sosi's dead?
We can't make everything public yet. But once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
So that's right before, or wait, that's right, the Wild Hunt can only recently change the appearance into someone, but not individual parts like a mechanical arm's maintenance. 3 to 8 days will be plenty of enough time to mess with the cannon. It would be. But again, the cannon appeared fully operational. Are they going to reveal any more information here?
It is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms.
Yep.
Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
So you were right about that too, Arsenal. You and I had the same idea about that. I think the rumors were vague enough that Hinsa thought Sosi died on a mission. I see. That's fair. Your ER is on crack somehow. Just use Flynn's 80 cost burst. You have 104.5% ER, and it's half back instantly. Nice. Well, don't different characters have different, like, yes, there's the ER percentage, but don't they also count ER, like, energy particles and orbs differently from character to character? So, like, his burst is 80, but he may, like, count one orb as, well, no, that's not how that works, because the orbs and particles have a fixed amount. Never mind, I just realized they have a fixed amount. Could be something to do with the piece that we purified. I'm not sure.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right?
Yeah, actually, Paimon, good analogy.
Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here.
Thank you.
It mostly makes sense.
Thank you, Paimon. That's what I've been saying this entire stream. That means the only thing he did as Sosi was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended.
Where did he aim it, though? Where did he aim that cannon? Big burst is 80, small burst is 30. I forgot he's got two different bursts. I mean, hypothetically, what if the original plan was to mess with the cannon, but then something changed the moment that piece made an appearance near a Wild Hunt area? I'm thinking now, because he was the one in charge of aiming it, is what they said, right? Or he was in charge of... Yeah. The only thing he did as Sosi was fire the cannon. So he could have chosen the location.
But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
Come on, say the thing. Say it.
This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate.
Niche, welcome in. How you doing? How's it going? Good to see you. Loki just woke up from a nap? Good morning.
We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day in Town? Your residence is quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Man.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
You've got a tab there? Doing alright? How's the game going? Glad you're doing alright. Game's been interesting. We're doing murder mystery. It's fun.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
Remember correctly, the moment that it was able to fire, don't you think it was a little strange that it hit an empty area? Looking back on it now, yes. Like, I guess it could have been considered an empty area or a random cliff or something. So yeah, looking back, it does seem a bit interesting. It hit a place covered in purple fog, aka a wild hunt anomaly. It struck the target. Wait, was it actually purple fog? I mean, Juwa's got the clip. We could always check the clip again. Don't get why they say Flynn's big burst isn't worth using the longer cooldown. It doesn't even matter unless you want to do the big burst with the small burst, because the small burst overrides the big burst, so you can just use it anyway. Paimon did it. Paimon, you were the murderer? It was Paimon in the kitchen with the candlestick. Think about Where was the purple mist located? Also, it could have been a literal smoke screen, but I don't know. We're speculating a bit much here.
I
want to see
suppose we could all take a moment to unwind.
where they take this.
As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia.
Yeah, I think wasn't it in this exact hallway?
Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight.
Stop.
Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Riri seems fixated on you, and you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me. This dude, hey gamer, how's it going? Hope you got my messages on Steam. And hope you're doing well. Don't get what they say. Oh, read that. Not cry? What are you getting at here? They can't use the cannon at populated areas because it will literally destroy everything there. Fair enough. Oh, you mean, oh, you're in response to Archon, I see. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait to see where they take the story.
Yeah, you're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
You don't have to be so harsh, Paimon.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
By the way, this cutscene and a quick bonus line from Flynn should be the last things. Okay, gotcha. This yogurt ad make you want some yogurt, Loki.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands.
Oh.
When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki.
Oh?
They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Rarely see Steam messages. Hop on your PC like maybe once or twice every 2 weeks because you work. I see. Oh yeah, because you're like super busy with like 3 jobs or something, right? Chaos, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. Never understand these car ads. It can go up any surface. Shows car going upstairs. Advertising terrible driving. Like, yeah, I want to go upstairs and run over people. That's exactly the market they're catering to. Not yet. Oh, okay. But you're getting there, is what I'm hearing. Anyways, but yeah, I sent you an update on some stuff on Steam. Been busy with full-time jobs, sending you to work trainings and classes. I see. How have those been going? Hope that those been going well. Have your Nilu at level 90 with talents at 687. Hey, nice. You getting there.
Perhaps I was moved by their valor.
What's her constellation level?
Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while.
C0? Okay, I thought maybe you said you had gotten a constellation on her. But I think maybe you... I might be confusing with the weapon. Because you got her weapon too, right? Or was that... I'm getting... There's a lot of people who have had a lot of pulls and a lot of luck lately. So I apologize if I get some details mixed up. Boring, but you're doing it somehow. I mean, hey, it'll be beneficial, I guess. It's a good thing, surely.
But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Yeah, fair enough. Just use a dockhand assistant on her. Oh, that's right. I remember you mentioning the dockhand assistant, because it's such a cool sword. Can't wait to have your Flint's team build. Should end up with like 2400 attack and 1000 EM. Nilu will be your first triple crown, by the way. Nice. How much do you have the Mora for it? Because I'm assuming you have the crowns for it, but the Mora is gonna be quite expensive.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Come on, Paimon.
Well,
Come some slack.
I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
How are you gonna check the records when you're still a suspect?
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Thank you, Paimon.
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Ah, smart.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
Fair. Also, fair point.
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout.
He's got the whole thing figured out. You're swimming in Mora still nice. What is Mora? I have 115k. I've only got maybe 14k now, I think. It's almost like a paltry amount with how quickly it gets spent.
And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
Fair. Popping in before you hit the hay. It's lights out at work now. Nice. Thanks for popping in and saying hi, gamer. Hope that work goes well. Hope that your classes also go well too. Your training in your classes. Nilu does have 56k HP. Nice.
Alright then. We'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier. Now that we know you better.
After using 60 resin for the leyline event, going on spamming more ley lines, you need to 93 characters. Which 3? And you're so broke on materials after Flint in his team. In terms of Mora, I have no more. Without her... Oh, that's 56k without her sword being maxed out. Yo, wait, is Dockhand's assistant a HP sword? Assistant. That's not how you spell that. That's fine, it got close enough. It is. It makes sense that, you know, given that it's the one on Nilu right now, but still need to fight Raiden more? Oof. Good luck. I'm so upset. There's one time I was able to, like, get Raiden, like, beat Raiden before she went into her her god mode essentially with like the 4 arms. I beat her with a Hu Tao team, and I was never able to do it that quick ever again. Xianyun, Bennett, and Gaming. Oh, you're going to 90 Gaming and Bennett? Okay, Bennett, that's fair. I can consider that. I can see that. Gaming, that's a good choice. It's an interesting choice. Struggling so much. Yeah, it's, I mean, if you ever need help, there's people in the server. I'm sure you've got some friends as well that you can farm it with. If you ever notice that I'm online, feel free to hit me up. 'Cause I think we're friends on here. And yeah, Xianyun, that's a very valid one too. Also Miss Bun. Yeah, I do too. She popped in at the very start of stream to say hi and to say that she was lurking. But yeah, I miss her too. Hope that everything's going alright with her. Uses Gaming as the main DPS on a team. Let's go.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a Fae.
Don't worry, I won't say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
Are they Paimon? I hope so. He's hit 150k vape plunge? Vape plunge 150k is crazy.
Alright. Thanks again for your help.
Okay, but are we...
Good night, you two.
Are we sure that his, like... his pale face and, like, dead eyes and bags are not because he's just been under the influence of abyssal energy for so long?
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Okay, I think this is the stopping point, but we could probably talk to him, right? Only other character that you're proud of is your Kazuha. Need to level 90 him and triple crown him as well. I had a friend who had a DPS Kazuha. It worked somehow. Doesn't even have proper artifacts. You do have C2 Xianyun though. Ooh, nice. Might be normal for Snezh Nines. He did say he was there, but sure. I mean, I guess he technically is Snezh Nine, though I think that's only by technicality, because I don't know if Snezh 9 humans look like that. Gonna set your sights on an Arlecchino. Nice. I don't know. I've not... Something doesn't seem like Arlecchino's gonna get a rerun anytime soon. I just don't see it, given on, like, the climate, I guess, of character popularity. Not to say she's unpopular, just that there's been a lot of stuff going on. Can we go back? Okay. Jua, is this a good stopping point? I'm assuming if I hit this point, that pulls me into something else. Or is that achievement? Father, you have her weapon too. Oh, lucky. Do not go to your room. Okay, I will leave the room.
Someone needs assistance.
I have left the room. Let me grab this achievement real quick. Every lantern casts its shadow. Light doesn't reveal good or evil, only truth. Just stop here? Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Then in that case... we are going to 5-star limited weapons, Raiden, Arlecchino, Navia. Nice. I like Navia's because it's verdict. Arlecchino's is really cool too. It's a little unfortunate that it's got that unique animation specifically for Arlecchino. But I mean, it is what it is. I would just love to have a scythe on another polearm character, is what it is. Okay, who do we raid? I see 2 people that we've raided recently, which I'm not necessarily against. Okay, what about same category? Alright, well then what are these 2 doing? That's Okay. I see. Okay, so is Eco live? Eco. And AI, even though I don't have him. Oh, I'll hate them. And toss that onto Kuching. Maybe outside, just so you don't accidentally forget trigger. Oh, you know what? That's a good point, Jua. I will leave all together. I'm actually gonna just go to this statue. Limited 5-star weapons, Absolution, Thundering Pulse, Aqua Simulacra. Oh, Miko. Miko. I see, I see. Let me see. He is live. Doing some Overwatch. How do we feel about some Overwatch, y'all? Yeah. Miko's really sweet. Let's go say hi to Miko. You're not a... Alright. I'm gonna go say hi to Miko. Let me get the raid messages up. Alrighty. So... Raid 2 is if you have the emotes. Stream Elements does not anymore because Stream Elements is poor and broke. Unlimited. I forget what that stands for. And Amos's bow. All your non-limited have been from standard. Nice, nice. Alrighty. Let's go say hi to Miko. He pops in every so often, but like, whenever I'm streaming and like he's streaming, he'll still pop in to say hi. Actually, technically he'll pop in to say first, but even though he's not first. But let's go say hi to Miko. He's a joy. He's super upbeat and just wholesome. And also ragey sometimes, I think, in games, but he's a good bean. So let's go say hi to Miko. Thanks again for all you guys hanging out. I really appreciate it. We'll be doing the event in a few days, and then we'll get back to the Archon quest in a week. Lost prayers, that's right. Thank you, Niche. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.